All right, guys, welcome to Team Exhilarate's weekly team call. My name is Lindsay Cheatham, and I am the leader of Team Exhilarate and two-star diamond coach. And I'm super pumped to be here with you guys tonight and just sharing a little bit more about the Team Cup that's coming up and also ideas on how to expand your network. And I think it's a perfect topic to talk about heading into this Team Cup. So, a couple of announcements before we get into the content. I keep saying this every single week, but August 6th is Super Saturday, so make sure you find one near you. If you're in the Cleveland area, there is one at Dave & Buster's, and you can find more info in our team page under the Files tab. There's a link for the tickets there. Summit is our annual coach gathering, and that is going to be going on next week. So there's going to be tons and tons of stuff pouring out from Beachbody, new product launches. It's just an amazing, amazing event. Unfortunately, I'm not making it this year. I've gone the past 2 years, and it's been so much fun. I've got to meet so many people, and it's just truly an amazing experience. So I plan on being there next year, and I know there's a couple people from the team going, so that's awesome. But if you're not getting there this year, make sure that you put it on your to-do list next year, non-negotiable. The only reason why I'm not going this year is because we had planned to be in Vegas, and my husband was going to be competing this same weekend, and so we didn't plan for this. But we will be going to an event, a network marketing event at the end of the year. It's called GoPro Mastery, and it's specific to what type of business that we are in, which is network marketing. So I'm super pumped about that. And that's in December, and it's in Vegas. So if anybody's interested in learning more about that, just let me know, reach out in a private message, and I'll get you more details. So Country Heat is the last announcement I have, which is launching next week, July 27th, and it's going to be a line dancing type of workout, if you didn't already know that, led by Autumn Calabrese. So it looks super fun. I did not get to try the sneak peek Monday like I planned to, but I know I've seen a couple other coaches doing it and it looks so fun. I cannot wait to give the program a try. So that's going to be something that we can hugely promote in the month of August for Team Cup. So leading up to that topic then about Team Cup, basically what it is it's rallying a team together of 5 coaches. It's led by a diamond or higher coach. So you can't have more than one diamond on a team. And you are working together very closely in 1 month. So we have 31 days in August, is it? And it's 31? Yeah. 31. So 31 days working closely together to earn the most points possible. There is a max on that, and I think it was 35 per person. Was that right, Renee? Do you remember?
35 per person?
I think that's what it is, yeah.
Of points?
Yes.
I did actually on the computer now. I'm going to print it all out because I want to say when I read that thing, it was like 15, trying to go 15 per person for the tier 3.
Okay.
I really have to read it all. I'm printing it out now. But
yeah, we'll figure it out once we get our team cups together, and we'll go over all the rules and stuff because your team of 5 should be sharing weekly Zoom calls. So we'll get all those details covered as far as how many points you can earn. But it's not all just about Success Club points. It's about moving your business forward. And when you're working closely with, a group of people like that, you have energy and momentum, and you're building off of each other's ideas and stuff like that. So you're bound to step out of your comfort zone, and you're gonna learn if you're showing up every single day to be a part of the group and take notes and really follow what your leader is sharing with you. So last Team Cup I had 2 people rank advance on that cup, which was super awesome because you also get points for rank advancing. So with the points that you earn, you can get like 3 different tier kind of prizes. And pretty much if you get to a certain level, you get like even Beachbody gear. like every team cup that I do, I get some kind of like tank top or some kind of Beachbody swag. So it's fun. It's a way to get to know each other better and create that team synergy. So if you're not on a team already, make sure that you find one and get registered. We have, I think it was 11 days that I saw today before that starts. So I'm going to edit the August calendar, team calendar, to reflect our plan for the month of August, including Team Cup stuff, okay? Renee shared a calendar in there today with us about how we should strategize, and I think she got it from maybe another team page that is larger than ours. So I'm going to take a look at that and try and tweak it a little bit to fit our team. So now that you know more about Team Cup, and like I said, tonight we're going to talk about expanding your network. It's a perfect topic for getting going on Team Cup, because we're going to be reaching out to as many people as possible, and we need to have a huge list of people to do that. So the main way for me has been via social media, and that is through Facebook. But there is a awesome document. If you haven't seen it before, it's called a memory jogger, and it's in the team page under the files tab. And there's also it's also found in your Coach Online office. So take a peek at that, sit down, and really look over the different areas that it has people listed by state, like your hairdresser, your nail tech, all those different sorts of things. And you can sit down and create your list that way. So another idea is pulling out your high school yearbooks and going and just sitting down, hunkering down, and searching them on Facebook and adding them as friends. Go sit down and look at your personal address book. See if you're friends with them on Facebook or not. If you're not, give them a call, text them, catch up with them. Don't be afraid to reach out on the phone to people either. If they're like your warm market. So basically, your warm market is people that you're close with. You can reach out to and just catch up with them, and then invite them in a very non-threatening way. Like, hey, it's been really great catching up with you, but I did want to ask you, I'm not sure if this is something that you would be interested in at all, but this is what I'm doing, and let them know. In the month of August, I am rallied up with a team of people, 4 other women, and we are going to be trying to help as many people as possible during the month of August to get started on their health and fitness goals. And then you can just say, I already have a bunch of people on board and I'm really excited, but I want it to be a huge blowout. Is this something that you would be interested in learning more about? And then you just can go right into those 5 steps. Say, awesome, basically we're combining, fitness, nutrition, and online support, and just go into those 5 steps. Let them know that you'll get them more info, but find out why they're interested. If they're not interested, ask them for a referral. Say, hey, I totally understand. It's not for you, but if you could do me a huge favor, I would appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Would you mind if you run into anybody who is looking to tone up or lose weight or just wants to get overall healthier? Would you send them my way? Just ask for those referrals. I've done that before, and people say, yeah, of course. And 9 times out of 10, I'll get people coming to me and they'll be like, hey, so-and-so said that you could help me. And it's a super awesome way to be able to help others, because then there's that trust that's already created because you were referred by somebody else. So another thing that I picked up was that I'm going to start doing, because I've been doing this for 3.5 years. So I constantly have to find ways to meet new people. And I can't believe I haven't done this before. I think I did once a while back, but looking at your spouse's Facebook account, I know Renee's done this, but maybe some of the newer coaches have not. But look at your spouse's account and see how, the mutual friend, how many mutual friends you have with other people there, and start adding those people. And what I do is I look for moms, So I try to find people with like a profile picture of a mom and their child, because right there I'm going to have something in common with them already to talk about. So I'm not going to reach out to them immediately and say, hey, you want to join my Beachbody Challenge group? But I'm going to reach out to them and just say, hey, thanks for the ad. I just love connecting with other moms. Give them a nice little compliment about something that's going on their page. And then I usually just end it with, your daughter is so cute. How old is she? Mine is 3 going on 13. LOL. Just something to like, you know, get the conversation going and let her know that I am a mom too, and that I have a little bit of a sense of humor. So, and then like your brother, your sister, your cousins, look at their Facebook friends list and just start adding. The one thing is, you want to make sure that you go back and delete anybody who has not accepted you after a few days. So like I try to send out like 10 to 15 requests per day, okay? And not everybody's going to accept your request, and that's okay. But I want to show you guys, just in case you're not sure on how to do that, really quick. So you would go to your Facebook page, and then you would go to Friends, and then Friend Requests, and then View Sent Requests. And then here, you could just go ahead and hover over Friend Request Sent, Cancel Request. So like I sent these out over the past couple of days, and I'm going to go through and delete the ones that have not responded to me, because if you have too many outstanding friend requests, you can go into what's called Facebook jail, to where they like inhibit you from using your Facebook, and that would be bad. So I'm thankful that that has not happened to me in all 3.5 years of coaching. So I just wanted to give you that tip so it doesn't happen to you either. Another place to find people is interest groups. So what is your interest? What are your hobbies? Something aside from health and fitness. So, well, I guess I'm in a nursing group, and that is health, but it's not specifically nutrition and fitness. So what I do is, if I see somebody post something and I actually do like it, like I like what they're saying, or I like the picture, I go ahead and I like it, I comment on it, and I shoot that person a friend request, okay? And then I just start to try and build that relationship. So there's so many different places that you can find people on social media. And I just had another thought come to mind. It doesn't even have to specifically be a group. It could be a page that you like. Like, let me see, like, for me, I've done this before in the past. It's the Hot Moms Club page. So if there's like a post that you really like look at this one here, multitasking mom, could you do this? You could go through here and just kind of read through people's comments, and if it's something that you would say or something that resonates with you, like it, comment back, shoot them a friend request. You know, these are ways to find people right online, okay? So maybe there's a different page that you like, or you go to every single day to get tips or whatever it is. But I don't know if I would do it on a fitness page, to be exact. I mean, you could. It wouldn't hurt to. I haven't done that though. And I think there's coaches that do that though. Like they might go to like a really large Facebook like page for something that's geared towards fitness, and they make friends that way too. So just a couple other ideas there. So what I've been doing is building up my like page and just trying to share valuable info there every single day and being consistent with it. And I'm finding people that way as well. For the new coaches, it's fine. You definitely should set up a like page, but don't depend on it for your contacts. So you can post over there, but you should still be posting on your personal page and connecting with people that way. You need to give people a reason to go over to that like page, okay? So give it some time, let your business grow, and then, like I said, continue to post on that like page, but your personal page should be your main one right now. Another way to expand your contacts is through Facebook events. So you can create an event, a public one. You want to make sure it's public, and it can be like a 5-day water challenge or a 5-day clean eating challenge, maybe like a butts, guts, and abs challenge that's like a week long or whatever. And you're going to invite your Facebook friends, and then you're going to tell them in that event, invite your friends for a chance to win a fun fitness prize. And you can give away like a fix-8 cookbook, which is like, I think $15 for us. But this is a way to grow your network. So once they're adding their friends, then you can start building a relationship with them, add them as friends. There's actually a challenge that is put together already to where it says this in there, like, add me as a friend so that we can continue to stay connected after this challenge. And that way, you know, they're sending you friend requests and you don't have to worry about sending all those out. So that's actually in our team page under free challenges. Another way that is good to connect with others on Facebook is going Facebook Live. So this is like the new up and coming thing with Facebook, because Periscope is a live video streaming as well, and Facebook wants to be the best. Facebook is dominating, it always does, and so what Facebook is doing is anybody who's doing live videos, they are putting it out in the news feed for people to see more than any of your other posts. So if you can get on a live video, and what that's going to do is help your people that are following you see it, and then if they're liking and commenting on it, then their people are going to see it too, as long as your profile is public. So I know I've gone over that before, but you want to make sure that your personal profile is public too. Otherwise, you are not open for business. You're not open for new contacts to come into your world. So there's 2 other ways that I jotted down, and that's from Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you know, obviously that's another platform that you can share pictures and stuff on, and you're posting your valuable content and you're doing your call to actions. You can chat with people in direct message there, but it only lets you send so much in one message. So I've had the struggle of where I'm trying to 5-step people and or maybe I'm trying to send them the details for the challenge group and it's too long. So then I'm moving those people over to Facebook. I'm asking them, hey, you're on Facebook, right? Let's connect over there. I just let them know that Messenger is much easier to communicate. If they're not on Facebook, then I'll send them the info via email. But Instagram is just another way to have more people on board, because I have found that a lot of people on Instagram, they don't even have a Facebook. So there's some Instagram lovers, they just don't want anything to do with Facebook. So don't miss out on that, because you can, it's so simple. You just post to your Instagram and you can link it right to your Facebook and your Twitter if you have a Twitter. I don't do Twitter. I try not to do too many platforms because I don't want to miss out on something. I actually do have all of my posts go to Twitter, but when I've logged on there, there's no interaction. So maybe at some point I will figure that whole thing out. But like I said, my main 2 have been Facebook and Instagram, and I've done very well with those. And even Shalene Johnson, she's an amazing business mentor. If you guys don't already take advice from her, she's got a couple of podcasts you can check out, Build Your Tribe and the Shalene Show. But even she says you should only pick 2 and focus on those. Make those your babies. So Team Cup starts August 1st. I think we should start a challenge. And from now until then, how many contacts can you personally add to your list between now and then? And how many non-Beachbody combos are you going to get started between now and then? Because the more combos you have going now, the better, because then you can move into that invite come August, okay? And the more combos you have going, the more likely the people you're talking to are going to see your posts in their news feed, because that's how Facebook works. If you're talking to somebody or you're liking and commenting on their stuff and they're doing the same to you, then Facebook sees that and they say, oh, they like each other, so let's make sure that they get to see each other's stuff. Okay? So ways to keep track of your contacts. If you have a spiral notebook, cool. I found that this bubble tracker was really helpful when I didn't have Teamsy. So it's, I don't have it printed out, but I'll pull it up on the screen really quick. Or maybe I can just search it. Yep, here it is. So here it is. I think it's 100 circles. So anybody you invite to a challenge or the business opportunity, you're going to put them on this list, okay? This is your bubble tracker. And I kind of came up with a system when I was using this, and I used a highlighter. Like, I would circle it in pink if they were, if I invited them to a challenge, and I would circle it in blue if I invited them to become a coach. And then if they signed up, I filled the circle in with the highlighter color. And if they said no, not right now, I just put like a line through, just not right now. So I knew that they weren't going to move forward. So, and then anybody who is not filled in, we should be following up with them every couple of days. And if they're not moving forward, then we say, okay, when is a better time for you to get started on this challenge, or find out what's holding them back before you even ask them that, and see if you can help them pass their objection. So let's do this contest between now and August 1st. Whoever gets the most contacts is going to get a Team Exhilarate tank top from me, okay? So I'm just gonna unmute it, and I just want to hear from Renee if she has anything to add on what she's been doing to expand her contact list.
Well, you pretty much kind of covered it. I haven't really went through pages and groups and all that. I was like a couponer, so I was like extreme couponer. I have a lot of those people I've added as friends, moms. Even my coach Stacy, who's on here, she's doing awesome. I met her through a clothing site, so we became friends. So you just never know, you know. She's funny. But my husband's friends, all his police officer wives, I friend all them. I don't friend request 10 people a day like Lindsay. I'm not there yet. But anybody I think I have interest in, really, or that have mutual friends, or somebody who I signed up as a coach and they just don't want to do anything with it, and I seen all the people that they need help from or wanted help from them, I become friends with them. I find that they reach out to me anyhow. Basically anybody. I don't even know how many friends I have, but I am on Instagram and Twitter too, just because I post them all the same thing. But I think you're right with Twitter, although I think people are getting more towards Twitter, and Facebook is going to be an old person thing one of these days, I think. Like, my daughter thinks it's old, and Instagram is where it's at. So I am trying to be more Instagram too, and Snapchat and all this. There's so many. But I can't master them all because my list of stuff to do that I don't get done is ridiculous. But I mean, pretty much what Lindsay said, you know, and I listened to that podcast twice today, and that's usually something I don't do. And I have these like screwed up notes. They're like all over the place. This is my life when I was grocery shopping and driving around with my kids. But seriously, consistency is number one. Because it's summertime or you're busy and you don't want to work your business for 3 days, 4 days a week, or you don't get 2 points that week, or someone said no 5 times and you decide to fall off, it's the worst thing you can do. I did it. I quit Beachbody for a year before, and I lost contact with 300 customers. Now I have to go back and say, hey, I'm back, and they don't want anything to do with me. So now I have to go find new ones. So, I mean, some months are going to be crappy. Some months are like, just because I'm at 15 points or whatever the heck this month, I really don't pay attention to that. Next month it might be 5. My goal is always just to make 5, and if more people reached out to me this month, I really didn't invite every month because I was actually busy talking to people, but just every day you have to do it. And I listened to that podcast, and I felt like it was talking to me, because every weekend I want to take off. I want to be in my pool. I want to be throwing parties, and I'm not following up. I'm not doing anything out in the pool with my friends. So I've got to change that. And I see coaches all the time, especially new coaches. They get frustrated because they'll see all these other people making it or whatever, and they're struggling to get 2 points or 4 points. And you really just can't focus on that. Not long term anyhow. So if you haven't listened to the podcast, Lindsay posted it. I think every coach should, because every coach is going to go through that. You're going to want to quit. You're going to get aggravated. You're going to get mad. You're going to get, doesn't want to give up sometimes, but it's not worth it. If you focus and you stay consistent, you're going to get results. Like, I loved what he said, and I actually can't even read my notes, but the microwave mentality, that's totally me. I'm like, right now. I want it right now. Like, I'm tired of waiting, working so hard, but I know that's not gonna work. But to start, stop, you're not gonna build your business that way. You're just not. People aren't gonna put their trust in you. They're not gonna. You have no activity. I look on people's Facebooks. They posted a week ago. I don't see any activity on my feed. So I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not even gonna, So I mean, like, coaches, you got to be out there. You got to put yourself out there. You have to be active. And I mean, the friends will come. Their friends of friends will come. I mean, I don't know anything about Facebook jail. I'm not that intense. I don't go all out like that. But I mean, really, that's pretty much it. I mean, I was trying to read this stuff. I can't read my own handwriting. But I'm just telling you from just like what I have done. I mean, I could tell you just don't give up. I mean, days are annoying and stressful, and time. Oh, he also put like time is never a problem. It's your priority, and that's true. Like, I have no time. I work 40 hours. I have 2 kids. My husband and I have opposite schedules, no days off, but I still have to take that hour a day, even on the weekend, and I'm struggling with that. But you have to if you want it to work, and it will work if you consistently do it. If you focus and consistently do it. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Yeah, I completely agree. And if you guys aren't sure about the podcast she was talking about, Bob Heilig, it's called Your Virtual Upline. So, me and Renee are your upline coaches of the people on this call. And we can't be here for you 24/7, right? So this guy, I'm telling you, he has so much valuable content to share. And I listened to that call that she was talking about the other day, and I posted some stuff about it in the team page, and then I asked Renee, please watch this, because that's how valuable I thought it was. And let me just tell you how to spell his last name, unless you have it on there. Oh, Heilig, but Your Virtual Upline Podcast. It's really good, guys. So definitely check that out for your personal development. And it's like 20 to 30 minute little segments. It's super quick, so you can listen to it like in your drive time or in the. I listened to one this morning while I was just like cleaning up my kitchen and stuff, and I really love it.
It's really like 15 minutes, and like, you know, we're all tagged in a bunch of stuff all the time. And I mean, if Lindsay didn't inbox me like, please listen to it in the morning, it was like the first thing I did when I drove to work. Otherwise I would have put it on the list with the rest of the tags I would have forgot about. But like, and I even listened to it again today coming home, and I had to listen to it again because we all do that. We all do that, and you're going to have dry months, and you're going to have good months, and you're going to have stressful months, and you're going to want to give up. And every coach has been through this. Every coach, top coaches have wanted to quit. They wanted to, I mean, I've pretty much been through it all myself, but you can't do it. If the end you really want to make it in this business, you have to keep showing up all the time. Like, yeah, these calls, yeah, are you busy? Yeah, I'm very busy. I just got home. I threw the groceries in the fridge, locked myself in the basement. I'm usually like getting ready for bed. You know, I don't have my lunch packed. I don't have anything. But if you're not showing up and you're not being part of the team, you're going to lose interest in coaching. So I'm glad some of my coaches showed up, but the ones that didn't, I'm going to find out why. And then hopefully they listen to it. But, you know, it's important. I think so.
Yeah. And the other thing that you mentioned was, you know, don't compare yourself to coaches who have been around longer and who are like Renee. She's got 15 points. Like, don't compare yourself to her if you're a brand new coach or if you're struggling, you know. Like she said, we're all going to have months where we're dry. And like me, I'm at 5 points and I'm like, oh my God, Renee, what are you doing? Like, what's your secret sauce right now? Because there's months where I've had close to 30 points, and then there's months where I'm at 5, and I still have you know, time to change that, and I'm going to keep working every day consistently. I haven't done my teamsy yet today, so as soon as we get off this call, I'm just going to hunker down, get it done, and then go to bed, you know. So like she said, don't compare, and the focusing and staying consistent, and definitely that microwave mentality. Like, I think we all have that in today's society. Like, we want things now, but that's not how it works with this business. It's over time, and if you're consistent and you're showing up every day, like she said. So thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it.
It is. And I think like people do get like, oh, she got this, because somebody in one of those big groups was like, share your secret. You're at 15 this month. I don't have a secret, because next month maybe 5. I don't know. Am I going to push a little more? Yeah, because I'm in the team cup, so whatever. But I really did not invite every month. There's no secret sauce to it. It was mostly people coming to me, honestly. It was just a good month. You're going to have those. I mean, I just jumped back into coaching, so my market's, you know, hot right now, really. So, and trust me, I know all about the cold months, too, because I've been there looking like, oh, who can I friend request? Who can I, you know, so, you know, up and down, but I don't know. I've never got 15 points before, I don't think. That's not even my goal. My goal is only 5 always. And that should be everybody's goal, to make 5 every month. Anything more than that, that's great. You get 10, you get Shakeology customers, you know, that's your goal. But 5, you know, if I'm good with 5, I don't need to win every time, you know. It just happened. I honestly don't keep track. I just talk to people, I start conversations and helping people. That's basically it. Once, and then when I go in the office, I'll check it, or Lindsay will tell me. I don't even update the thing. So you're right. I mean,
well, your focus is in the right spot, and that's helping people. So don't focus on the points so much and the rank advancement and all that. Just focus on helping people, and those things will follow. Okay, guys? So thanks, Renee, for sharing your secrets, because those are your secrets, you know, your secret sauce, and appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who hopped on. If you're listening to the recording, I hope you took lots of notes, and I will see you guys next week.